Hello, 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 folks. Welcome back to the Warframes. We just got done with the second dream, and no time has passed at all. No, actually, a lot of time has passed. What has happened since then is, you know, we did the second dream. I unlocked the junction to Pluto. I beelined straight through Pluto, unlocked the Sedna junction. So now we have access to planet Sedna, which is enough for us to be able to activate the next big quest, the War Within, and that one's super cool. It's so cool. But before then, we're gonna do a quick little detour for some stuff. Number one is I gotta show off this Limbo. I gotta show you the Limbo and what it can do, because it's cool. People should understand how to play the Limbo. Not everyone understands how to play the Limbo. It's probably like one of the most misplayed Warframes, I'm gonna say. And if you don't know how to play a Limbo and you play in a public game, and you might get people to hate you and actively wish for your death, because Limbo can fuck things up for everyone, but it can also be super cool. And there's another thing.
Did you hear that? It said cosmic background radiation is a riot.
I know it is, or it is. I know it is. No, and there's another thing we have to talk about, is that they just released a new update for the game with a new Warframe called Gauss. He runs really goddamn fast. And I'm going to show you something here. I haven't built... wrong account. On my main account, I've already farmed the Gauss. And I have recorded for that a quick video on how to get it, everything you need to know. So you can start farming for it yourselves, both him and his signature weapons. And that's going to be up on the channel soon. But they've also done a pretty cool thing when it comes to the lore. Because I like when they do that. I like when they add lore to the universe. And some sort of lore you get through like scanning stuff, right? You scan the cephalon fragments, you scan like frame fighter character data, stuff like that. And in so doing, you can like learn more about the frames. I don't know which ones we've got. I don't think we have Necros yet, but I think we might have like frame fighter. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have anything? No. This is the codex stuff, right? Yeah, there. So if you have scanned like the frame fighter character data, you get like a piece of lore where you just sort of like explain stuff about the Warframes. And just give you a bit of backstory regarding them. So that's cool. That's one thing they did. And then later on, they started adding like dedicated quests to certain Warframes. So as the way to get the Warframe is to do a certain quest. Like, you know, we have Sia's Vigil with the Garrow. We've already seen that. But also, here for example, Hidden Messages is a quest we have unlocked, which leads us to the Mirage Warframe. And you also get to learn sort of like the lore about it. Same with Sands of Inaros, Chains of Harrow, the Silver Grove, Glass Gambit, Octavia's Anthem, Jorda's Precept, Mask of the Revenant. All of these are just quests that give you a Warframe, and they give you like the backstory for that Warframe. So that's cool. With Gauss, they did a different thing. They've introduced a new sort of thing to the game, which is just a sort of museum, I guess, or there's a collector or whatever who will just sort of, he has a little Gauss exhibit and he tells us about him. You might not have known that was a thing. So here's how you access this. You go to his store page. Bam. And here you go, the Leverian. Yeah. And if you click on that, you get to access in first person view this little exhibit. The first time you enter this, he's gonna like give you a little introduction of himself as well. But for now, it's just you can walk down the exhibit and learn the past of this Warframe and what it's all about. The Saint of Ultra. And also, there is a donation box where you can donate money to the Leverian. No one knows yet what this does. It is unknown. People have dumped millions of credits into these donation boxes. Just to sort of figure out what it does. It gives you like different voice lines. Say you give him like 1 credit, right? Yeah. That's not... 10 credits. Yeah, how about that?
Well, anything helps.
Yeah, but we don't know yet what it actually does. But we're gonna listen to this exhibit and hear what he has to say about the Gauss and the history, because it's cool.
Ah, Gauss. Ooh, where to begin? Where to begin? Well, the series excavation, of course. The site of the ancient Tower of Ultra. Blastcrete emplacements, air sentries. Its fields saturated with tremor mines. A great fortress for the great lords of Ceres. Until they were pitched from the roof. Immortal bodies erupting on the dread mines below. An insurgency from within. The Dax, sent to reclaim Ultra, fared no better. Those that ran the gauntlet of bore guns were soon cindered in the field beyond. And that's when they called in our fleet-footed friend here.
Yeah, so this is back in the day. This is before the old war, when the Warframes were I guess like they were developed during, I guess, as well. I don't know how long the old war went on for. I'm not sure, but the Warframes were at the time, you know, the servants of the awoken. And they sent them in as like just sort of like hitmen or killing machines or whatever. You need to take out an enemy army. Just send in a Warframe. They had the Dax soldiers. They tried to use conventional means. Didn't work. When your conventional army doesn't work, you just send in a Warframe. Just one. That's enough. It's gonna do it. So here was Ceres. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. Ceres. There was some sort of insurgency. Tried to revolt against their noble lords. Can't have that happen.
Dual sidearms pull from Ultra's outer ring of Blastcrete bunkers. Something crashed through those bunkers at great speed. The impact scattering stone and flesh all the same. An unearthly kinetic shockwave. Those insurgents with the misfortune of surviving the initial blast must have seen the Icarius for themselves.
Yeah, so he uses like micro missile launchers. These guns, pistols, are actually missile launchers. And that is also what his main weapon is. Oh, it's so cool.
The Axeltra, a rapid-fire micro-missile launcher. The smooth polycarbonate barrels still carry a vague stench of ozone. Some think Gauss was a blunt instrument, all speed, with as much versatility as a cannonball. But the Axeltra implies more. It implies surging in, inviting the enemy to consider the blade, then rebounding to let missiles answer their confusion.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a sword, doesn't it? Oh, it's so cool. Oh, I like this.
Not the standard dress helm. This one has specialized control surfaces, angled plating, supreme streamlining. It catches the light in a curious way, doesn't it? When it shines, just so, I see myself atop Ultra, a hostage perhaps, peering out across the desolate field, and then I'd see it, a pale glint of light.
And what's cool, like, this is an alternate helmet for Gauss you can get. So what's cool is Mag, that Warframe, used to have an alternate helmet called the Gauss helmet. And now Gauss has the Mag helmet. Hehehe, that's funny.
Dax of the day had a saying, that which cannot be hit cannot be killed. I can only imagine what they thought when they saw Gauss that day. A gleaming bullet. This Syandana, pinned rigid, like a flag in a maelstrom, streaking toward Ultra.
This is dog gear.
A stripped-out Gauss airfoil system. These fanciful contrivances contribute the Kubradon's share of this Warframe's acceleration. Strength, mass, density, all held in a delicate balance.
See, the Gauss, his thing is, he runs really fast. He runs really fucking fast. It's the running man.
Gauss. Front edge. Smooth. Heat-resistant composites. Trailing edges. Streamlined. Foiled. This particular one vaguely warped by extreme heat stress. The Saint of Ultra. If the mind wanders, what do you see? I see a vivid, lord-like festival. The tremor mines bursting in a blinding wave, rising toward Ultra. And Gauss, a smear of light, just ahead of the thermal avalanche, fast as fire. No, faster.
So that's it. That's the backstory. That's the lore of Gauss. You know, it's a little thing, but it's just something they do to give the new Warframes like a bit more character. And yeah, he runs really fast. That's what he does. He can run on the water too. Oh, look at that! And running really fast charges your battery. And when you have batteries charged, you can like do cool stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. Whoa. So, we are gonna do the War Within. I'm just thinking about like doing something first, just because I want to do a little teachy thing with the Limbo. Let's see. What's up with this? Why is it not loading in? Why is it? And the music was being all... Whoa, whoa. Folks, did you hear that? Man. Damn. Alright, so the game is actually being a bit slow today, it seems. It's not... Maybe some server-side issues, who knows. I hope that's not gonna interfere with, like, running actual in-game missions and stuff, right? That wouldn't be very cool. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch to solo. I'm gonna see if everything works. I'm just gonna pick, like... Oh, man. Oh, no, that's bad. Jesus. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna restart the game. I'm gonna see if maybe this is just like a glitch or something. Let's restart the game, see if it works better.
Nora is all about incentivizing. Later.
Okay, people, we're back in. Everything seems to be working now. I don't know what that little thing was. It was just the game sort of glitched out or something. Alright, but let's see if we can take, like, yeah, sure. I'll just take a mission that I haven't played before. That's fine. We'll do it. We'll do this exterminate mission. And I am just gonna show you a bit about the Limbo. Because he's very different from every other Warframe. You know why? Because he can enter the upside down. Pretty much.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
So I'm gonna show you what.
Avoid alerting them. This might be easier.
So I'm gonna show you what he can do. See that guy? Well, he died, but if he hadn't died, I would have banished him to the Nether Realm. Okay? Check it out. If I do, like, just, like, I can do my little sprint, the slidey stuff. But you also have a roll. Limbo doesn't have a roll. If Limbo rolls, he does this. See that? See that portal right there? Yeah, I have now entered in an alternate reality. Where nothing can interact with me. See? He's shooting right through me. I don't exist in his plane of existence. But I can't interact with them either. Ah, good dog. Dog is still in the real world. You see this? They can't hurt me, and I can't hurt them. Also, I recharge energy while I'm in this state. And whenever I want to, I can just whoop, roll out of it. And now I'm back in the real world. So that's cool, right? And then I can just, boom, pop back in. And say that I can, like, you know, pick something that can survive being pulled into the rift. Unfortunately, that guy can't. What I can do also then is that I can, like, I can banish people, I can send them into the rift, and while they're in the rift, I can use my other abilities to sort of interact with them and hurt them in various ways.
Let's go on the offensive.
Let's see. These guys are too low level. Can you survive it? Can you survive being banished? I think. Did I banish him? I think I did. Hey, yeah, see? He's it. Rover killed him. But he was actually in here with me. And I could have used my other abilities to sort of do stuff with him while he was in the rift. Right, so that's cool. I'm just gonna scan this. Bink. Yeah. So obviously... Oh no, a hotfix. That's fine. It'll still let me finish the mission. Maybe that hotfix was for whatever the problem was. So here's what you, like, if you're being surrounded by stuff and you need to, like, reload your gun, just blink out into a different reality and reload your gun, right? They can't hurt you while you're reloading. They can't do anything. Now, there's one thing you have to be on the lookout for when you're doing this sort of stuff with the Limbo. And that is enemies that are called nullifiers. Because nullifiers have this sort of like big yellow bubble around them. And that yellow bubble does exactly what it sounds like it's doing. It nullifies your Warframe abilities. So if you as a Limbo run through like a nullifier field, you are thrown back into the real world. And let's see. You know what? You know what we can do? See, we can pull this up and see what the big fuss is about with this hotfix. What are they fixing? Prime Vault. Oh, they're gonna add new primes. You can farm for. You can farm for Valkyr Prime and Saren Prime. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, they're gonna vault Nyx and Rhino. So if you didn't farm for the Nyx Prime or the Rhino Prime, well, you're shit out of luck. You gotta hope that you can like join a relic farming mission with someone who still has some of those relics, but you can't find those relics anymore. But now you can farm for Valkyr Prime or Saren Prime if you want to. I'm gonna get my hands on a Saren Prime, obviously. Anywho, Limbo has one more skill. I'm gonna show off. Which makes him super valuable in any sort of defensive mission. And it's his big bubble. Can generate a big field that like just sucks everything into the alternate world. Here's what this looks like. Boom! Now you're in here with me. Well, they died from the blast. But as you can see, I've generated a big sort of field. And I can move in and out of it at will. Between my real world and alternate world. Unfortunately, this thing is like closing in on me pretty quickly. With more ability duration, it lasts longer. With more like ability range, it stretches out further, stuff like that. And this is extremely good for like defending positions in defensive missions, because your opponents, they can't shoot through it. They have to step into the bubble with us. And you can get like skill augmenting mods that make it so that like when they try to step in through the bubble, they're gonna be like stunned for 8 seconds, which, you know, basically trivializes it. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm taking a lot of damage, and that is the drawback of the Limbo. The Limbo is not a tank. He is not a tank at all. But see, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good about this. It's useful in defensive missions because of the bubble. Hey. 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 Can I banish this guy? Let's see, does he... I may have hurt him too much. Let's see if we can banish him. Yeah. See that? I banished him. See, he can't hurt me anymore because now I'm in the real world, but this guy has been banished to the shadow dimension. We no longer exist in the same plane of reality. You silly goose. So, what I can do here is I can join him. And like here I can like just... Ah, did I banish him back out? I goofed. That was a goof. That was not what I wanted to do. Anyway. So if you wanna like be a Limbo and you wanna troll other players, right? You play an assassination mission, and then you banish the assassination target, and no one in your team can kill the boss. And then they'll hate you. Ooh, a commander or something. And just even doing it accidentally is still just like, you know, it's gonna suck for everyone involved. So when you play Limbo, you gotta sort of like pay attention to what you're doing. You can banish your teammates to the shadow dimension if you want to. And if you're playing with a Limbo on the team, and they're sort of like just messing around with you or whatever, just do the roll. If he pulls you into the shadow dimension, just do the roll, and you will roll out of it and get back into the real world. But if you don't know how that's how you do it, then you're gonna have a bad time. What am I doing? There you go. But yeah, I'm gonna just recommend people, like, don't troll with the Limbo. Hey, you know when the Limbo is good? Spy missions. Alright? Because you can just... Oh shit, someone was in there in the bubble with me. I thought I was alone in my bubble. What a goof. Goofed. But no, spy missions. Great with the Limbo. Woohoo. There you go. Because, you know, as long as you don't run into any nullifiers, you can just, at your leisure, just run between spy rooms. When you get to the spy room, you just run around like this. And as soon as you reach the spy room, you just pop back into reality, hack the consoles, get the thing, and then pop back out. Obviously, like, currently I'm running an extermination mission, which, you know, it's not what the Limbo is built for. In particular, since I have to kill everything, there's no real point for me to, like, sort of be in the shadow dimension and avoid enemies, because I gotta kill them. Oh, but well, actually now I was being shot at from many different parts. Wait, these are knocks. So in that case, there was actually a bit of a reason to quickly pop into the shadow dimension to recharge my shields, and then we can just pull everything in here, right? Bam. Yeah, they weren't ready for that. They weren't ready for that at all. See, they can't shoot me, because I'm not real. Now I'm real. Now I'm not real anymore. They can't hurt me because I'm not real. But now I'm real. So as you can see, like, I don't know, if you didn't know, if you didn't know how Limbo plays, you can see how he's super fun. Oh, I can't pick this up because I'm not real. Ah, I'm real, I picked it up. But yeah, he's genuinely fun to play. Could you stop, Commander? That guy's pulling me around. Thank you. Thank you. Now, obviously, like, you always have to be a bit concerned about your health, stuff like that. Because it's not a tank. He is not built for, like, an all-out war. Uh-oh. There was a kaboomy. I don't know why I picked an extermination mission to show him off. Probably because I'm dumb. Where are you? Yeah. Probably because I'm kind of a stupid. Kind of a poopy head. But that's okay. That's okay, folks. See that guy over there? He's trying to shoot at me. He can't. He can't shoot at me because I'm not real. And now, none of us are real. Well. I guess I'm still more real than they are because I'm alive and they're dead. Dead people aren't real. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pop into the shadow dimension so we can get close. And then... BAM! Aha! That's how you take him by surprise. Boom. Hey. Oh. Why did that guy not react when I was shooting at him? I feel like if I was being shot in the back by a shotgun, I would have, like, just, you know, acknowledged that somehow, that it was happening.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to
And bam! Hey. Hey, just because you are in here in the shadow dimension with me, doesn't mean you know me like that. Okay? It doesn't mean that you can just be all chummy and friendly with me. It's not how this works. Alright, do I have to go all the way down there to unlock this door? It seems I have to go all the way down here to unlock this door. Well, I didn't have to go that far, but I had to go a little bit. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Woo! Woo! I know there's an updated version of the game. I know I'm gonna update. Could ya stop with the teleporties? Ah, you know what? I don't have to fight these guys anymore. I'm just gonna go fuck off into my own little portable dimension. I'm just gonna be here in the upside down for the rest of this mission. And nothing can touch me. It can't touch me. It's not possible. It's not possible, folks. Alright, so that's Limbo. And Limbo is a cool guy. It's a cool guy who can do cool things. We like him. But now, I think I gotta do that. Yep, I will be automatically logged out. I understand, game. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. It's very kind of you to remind me of that. So I'm gonna quickly log out of the game and log back in, and then we will dive into some more content, specifically the War Within.